Soul Tribe, what's going on? Welcome to Deb's Healing Cornerstone Intuitive. Hope you're doing well, and I hope that this reading finds you safe. All right, so this is going to be our one question personal readings. So, how this works is on Saturdays, I give you guys a chance to send me an email, send in one question along with your username to verify if you are a follower or a subscriber on either of the three platforms: Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. And then we get you a reading. So this one is closed, so I'm not taking any more questions tonight. But if you are interested in participating in next Saturday's live stream, go ahead and send me an email with your question. So we are going to go ahead and get started the order that we have. So it's going to be 10, 10, 36 first, 10, 10, 37, and then 10, 10, 34. So let's start off with 10, 10, 36. Your question was, you're wondering if a friend, and I guess this person is a Taurus. I don't know if this is their sun sign, but I'm guessing so. Is going to be able to lend you $600 next week. You said this was a promise that this person made, and you were wondering what to expect. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what's going on, y'all. We're going to start off with the Angel Wisdom Tarot. We'll get the header card as well as the 7 cards, and then we'll clarify with the Starman Tarot. And we'll close out with our Gem Oracle cards as well as the Queen of the Moon Oracle. All right, let's see what's going on for 10, 10, 36. Also, if you are a YouTube subscriber, your code number will be listed in the description box below with a timestamp once the live is over so that you can go straight to your reading, because these could get pretty long, these live streams. Okay. All right, so you got the 9 of Cups. So this is wishes come true, your dreams becoming reality, a magical time of life, good fortune, faith in the universe that all will be well. So this is already starting off and good energy. I'm feeling that, with this card coming out, if this was something that you really truly desired or wanted, it's going to come to fruition. Let's get the 7 cards. Okay. So the first card you got, it's a star card. Having faith, the future is bright. Dreams come true. Positive changes that bring an end to a challenging time. The light at the end of the tunnel. So you could personally right now be going through some type of challenge. And, this could be why you're requiring some type of assistance. But with this coming out, this is saying continue to have faith, because there is something bright at the end of the tunnel. So there is hope here. Then we have the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords says the end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. The opportunity for new happiness, a weight off of your shoulders, the end of an addiction, a dramatic reaction. So again, this is just indicating that the worst is over. I don't know exactly if you have something that you want to get to, like a plan on afterwards receiving this assistance, but it looks like the worst is over. Then we have the Ace of Cups, a beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship, or deepened friendship, awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insight, a love letter, a new home. So this situation could possibly cause you to have a closer connection with this particular energy. Friendship deepening. Got the Nine of Swords. Unfound fear, expecting the worst, thus creating self-fulfillment prophecies. Allowing worry to grow out of proportion in a situation. Sleepless nights, refocusing your thoughts. So you could be over analyzing or stressing something out. And if you continue to put in that energy, that could cause a self-fulfilled prophecy. So let's say like this person could have intentions to give you something, but because you constantly keep stressing out and you keep worrying about it, you could possibly make something change in the ethers where this doesn't happen. So just be very careful that you don't overly stress about a situation. So we got the Queen of Pentacles here. Generous, practical, gracious, materialistic, the ability to make anything more beautiful. A love of family and home. Be practical about how you perceive the love of art and beauty, a sensible approach. So this could indicate, because I know you said this person is a Taurus, this could indicate that this person is very generous and practical. Um, what I'm also getting is like this person has they're very stable and they're able to assist because the Queen of Pentacles, people look up to them, they have a good status, plus they're very reliable as well. Okay. Then we have the Page of Pentacles. Scholarly, cheerful, dependable, mischievous. Time to get to work. An excellent opportunity presents itself. Happy news about your career, promotion, or scholarship, a new area of study. So I don't know if currently you are trying to expand your knowledge or you're trying to go higher in your career. Maybe you're looking to try to get a promotion, or I don't know exactly what's going on. But if this is something that's going on in your life, this is a indication that something could be changing positively. Then we got the Ten of Pentacles at the end. And this talks about financial security for yourself and your family, inheritance or retirement, peace and contentment in life, honoring family traditions, pride in the family tree, and passing on knowledge. So again, this is more indication of stability and financial abundance. All right. Let's clarify these cards. Shout out to everybody. Oh, and I do have some more emails that I'm gonna get to y'all. I had a busy week this week, but I'm gonna try to get them done by tomorrow. So, because I know I had other people ask me questions, so I haven't forgot about you guys. All right, let's see. Let's get the Starman Tarot to clarify this for 37, 37 or 36, y'all. Look. I believe it's 36. Because 37 is next. 10, 10, 36. Okay, let's see what's at the bottom. Five of Cups. All right. So in this deck, the Five of Cups can mean feeling regretful or for something, emotions. This definitely could be that you have had situations that maybe you were connected to or friendships where you might have not experienced loyalty, or you felt that something was disappointing. You might have went through a lot of disappointment, and that could also be why you feel this particular way about the situation or you're unsure about it. Let's see what's under here. Yeah, Princess of Cups, yeah. So yeah, this is just talking about, your Princess of Cups reminds me of like the childlike self. It reminds me of like your emotions and how grew up, how you seen love and how you experience relationships, connections, emotions. So this could even been something like that where in your past, because these two together is a Six of Cups. So like maybe, you know, you've always had a hard time really believing or trusting that people have your best intent in mind. Let's clarify the star card. Yeah, Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is showing up here twice because we're about to clarify it here. But with it coming out on the star card, this is saying continue to have hope because the worst is ending. And again, with that Nine of Swords showing up, it's just showing that your mind is your mind is the battlefield. That's what I'm feeling. It's like you really kind of think hard about things and expect the worst out of situations sometimes. But this also could be where working on yourself could help you to be able to get out of those feelings too, because especially if you have a lot of child wounds or you have issues where you trust people or you don't feel like you can rely on people because they've let you down in the past. This could definitely be something that you could do some type of work on self within, because that's got something to do with like lacking stability in a way. Like your root chakra might be something that you want to really look into, doing something with like a mantra for your root chakra. Okay, what's under here? Yeah, the devil, Capricorn energy. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's something about like not feeling secure, not feeling safe. Maybe you've experienced a situation where you didn't feel safe, or it felt like you always had a lack of something. So this could be coming from a closed off root chakra, or your root chakra needs to be activated a little bit more, because you want to get to a point where you can focus on be able to stand on your own, and you don't need anyone outside of yourself to assist you. But for now, just working on and healing your own root chakra and becoming more secure in yourself is going to help you to be able to align to that. So something about that, you definitely could have went through a lot of trauma or something like that, because the Ten of Swords keeps showing up. But let's clarify the Ten of Swords here. Yep. Okay. The Princess's Cup showing up again. They wanted me to see her for a fact. So again, it's something about a change, because you got the Tower card coming out and the Alien, which is like the Hermit energy, which again is talking about going within. If you look at the Alien, he has the DNA inside of him, like I said, doing work on self. Look closely. So something about your chakras. I don't know if you're into Reiki or if you've ever had any type of Reiki work done, but I don't know exactly, if you believe in that, because some people don't believe in Reiki. Like this would have to be something that you really, you believe in or you see as something that could be helpful for you, because if not, then you can try another form of working with stability. Ground yourself as well, possibly spend more time in nature, sitting on the ground, literally sitting on the ground, and also being connected to trees. Maybe hugging a tree could assist you. Being around animals, maybe going to the zoo if you don't have like nature around you. If you live in a city and it's nothing but bricks and, I don't know exactly where you live at, but just try to get somewhere where it's close to nature as possible, because there's some type of breakthrough that's trying to happen. But until that happens, you're going to constantly see yourself in a cycle, because tens also, to me, remind me of cycles. So that means you constantly need assistance, because there's something within you that needs to break free. That there's a foundation that is not built firmly, so it needs to be broken down so that something firm can be built up. So again, like I said, maybe in your past or when you were a child, you didn't receive that security or feel stable in some type of way. Maybe you even had a lot of issues, like your parents could have had a lot of issues with paying bills themselves or being able to afford things, stuff like that. So you could be the one to change your bloodline because this is DNA. So you could definitely be the one to change your bloodline if you're willing to go through the work. And for some people, it can be very difficult because first off, it's your mind. So that means it's nothing outside of you that's doing anything to you. It's literally you working against your mind. You know how when people work out, they say it's the pain that you're feeling is your mind. So it's like pain leaving the body so that you can become stronger. That type of energy. Okay. What's this Ace of Cups? And Ace of Cups is self-love as well. Ace of Cups talks about being able to, believe in yourself and show like, I adore myself. I see myself as valuable. You might have to do affirmations. You might have to talk to yourself in the mirror, or even if you don't talk in the mirror to yourself, just speak affirmations of love to yourself. What's this? Yeah, Ten of Swords. See, some sometimes sometimes we have to, before you get to where you're getting, you have to put yourself in the place where you want to be at. So the Seven of Swords is to me given the energy where you might have to trick your mind in a way, but not really. Basically, you're going to be putting yourself in a position that you haven't been, maybe, and continue to keep on imagining that so that you can make that into your reality. So if you've never experienced security or feeling safe or feeling like you can be dependent on yourself, imagine yourself in that place. Imagine yourself being secure. Imagine yourself having everything that you want. Trick your mind. The Seven of Swords. Because there's something about you worrying, or you stay up at nighttime and you think about the worst because it's happened before. So to you, it seems the worst seems more realistic than a fantasy or a dream, but it should be the other way around. You should constantly keep on thinking about what could be better for me so that that can be what manifests. Because what happens if you constantly keep on thinking like that, then that's when you're going to steal your dreams from yourself. You're going to put yourself in a repetitive cycle, constantly missing out on things or not being able to build a firm friendship. You start seeing where people like they don't want to do things for you because they feel like you're not somebody that they can trust to be able to get it back, or they feel like you might take something from them, stuff like that, because you're pushing that energy off into the atmosphere by not having stability in self. So what's this Nine of Swords? Yeah, you got the Star twice. And the Eight of Pentacles. The Five of Swords. Okay. So you could have dealt with energies of a lot of jealousy or envy. And this could even been yourself. You could have slightly been envious or jealous of people, maybe because of what they had, or what you've seen that you possibly wanted but you didn't get a chance to have. But it's something about you doing some work, some spiritual work that's going to get you out of that. The Star card literally fell on the star. And then we got the Eight of Pentacles, and this talks about work. It could even be, like I said earlier, something about your job, or if you don't have a job, it could be a job that's coming in or some type of income coming in. But this, to me, the first thing I heard was shadow work or some type of inner work that needs to be done that will get you out of this cycle. Because especially if you constantly find yourself having to ask for assistance a lot, that's not something that you want to continue to have to do. You want to be able to be stable on your own and be able to, take care of things on your own. And I know, sometimes it happens. Sometimes we have to ask for assistance, and there's nothing wrong with that. But once we're able to get out of that cycle, you feel more stable in yourself. Queen of Pentacles. So let's clarify this. What's this Queen of Pentacles energy here? Ooh. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles. So Seven of Pentacles is like investments. It could be even investing in self or putting in seeds. So I don't know exactly, what, because when you think about seeds, that means what have you done in life? What have you invested in? Have you been a person that's been giving to others? Because that also is another way to tell if you're going to attract that to yourself. Have you been, when you were you able to help someone, or be there for someone like you want someone to be there for you, that type of energy. So what have you planted? What seeds have you planted? We got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is more instability or not having a grounded root. Some about your root chakra. I said that earlier. And then also, this closes you off from your gifts as well. When your chakras are not in alignment, it makes it difficult for you to tap into your gifts, and gifts allow you to have more opportunities and new beginnings. So some about it's a possibility that you could have closed yourself off to some gift that could have been given to you, and this could have been in the past that this happened, or something about your roots are not fully grounded. Because you even see in this picture right here, the roots are in the sky. They're supposed to be like this, grounded into the ground. So some about your root chakra. You can look up more information about the root chakra. I'm not an expert at that, but I do know about the chakra system a little bit. But you could get in contact with a Reiki master, somebody who actually specializes in chakra systems. We got the Seven of Cups again, if that's something that you're interested in. So the Seven of Cups talks about having a lot of different opportunities, and just sometimes it can be confusion too, or you might have felt as though you might have missed out on a lot of opportunities, especially when it comes to finances or money or stability, or like I said earlier, it could have been that, if you were somebody that was had the ability to help someone, did you do that for them? Because sometimes, how can we put it? It's like a cycle. So like when you're on top of the wheel, it's like the universe, they want to see what you're going to do. So if you're on top of the wheel, you got everything, and you're not willing to help people, you're just very selfish and very arrogant with a lot of things, then if you ever happen to go to the bottom of the wheel and you need assistance, you get to feel what this person that needed assistance felt. So that means that you'll find yourself not missing out on opportunities, or you'll find yourself people holding back from you or not feeling the need to help you, because that's what seed you planted while you were on top. So if that makes sense. So we have the sacred clown here. This is 0. The sacred clown is like the fool, because he doesn't have anything, but he has to go off and believe that his journey is going to take him where he needs to go. The sacred clown could also be Hyoka or empathic energy. So if you are very empathic, you can feel things. And sometimes when you're very empathic, you can feel things. And if you've experienced a lot of trauma or something like that, you could have possibly had like, it's almost like you felt as though it was very difficult for you to get off to a good start. Here's the Queen of Cups showing up again. It's like, if you look in this picture, she's on this, it almost looks like a golden plate, but then there's energies around. So it's like you're different from maybe people in your family. Maybe you have always felt the need to do something different than what everybody else does, or you wear a different type of it's like what you were called to do is different from other people, because I'm seeing like these beings down here, they're kind of bowing down. So you could be some type of like matriarch, because look at this, we got the world, some cycle. I was just talking about tens. some cycle. Some cycle has to end with this Two of Pentacles, going back and forth, juggling, possibly having lack or feeling as though you're lacking. So, also the World card is like the Wheel of Fortune, like getting a bingo or coming to a place where, you know, I'm finally on top of the wheel. That, like how I was saying, like the wheel, something about the wheel is very significant. I don't know what you did in your past or like how things went in your past. You could have been somebody who's always had a problem with finances or money, or you could have been, like I said, again, if you were somebody that was on top of the wheel, you know, what did you do with it? Two of Pentacles, back and forth juggling. This is like taking a risk. You know, I don't know if there was risky behavior, because the Two of Pentacles can be like gambling too. So let's see here. What's this Page of Pentacles? Look at that. I knew it. I just said it. You're like a matriarch. You could be somebody that maybe you don't feel that way, because with the Empress card coming out, this is the mother. You know, this is somebody who is seen as the life giver, the nurturer. So if you were, like I said, someone who gave to people and you looked out, made sure that you could do what you could do, then this is what you will see in your life currently if you are going through some type of financial struggle. But again, some about your chakra, your root chakra, if it's off balance or it's closed off, once you're able to reopen that again, you won't have these issues again. Because lacking finances is really not what a lot of people think it is. Because some people just feel like they destined to not have money or destined to be, you know, in a impoverished situation, but really it's got something to do with their energy. So I feel like you might need to do some study or some research. Like I was saying, maybe look up, look for a Reiki master, somebody who actually they study this stuff, what I'm talking about, and then connect with them. Find somebody that you depend on or you feel guided to. Would you be in the Empress? I don't know what type of skills or abilities or anything that you have, but it's a possibility that if you work with your spirit team, they will help you to figure this out. But there's some about some you got to study or research or look up, because these books being right here. But you're meant to do something different than your family, because we're about to clarify this Ten of Pentacles. So you could be the one that breaks this, especially if you've always had, like I said, there could have been a situation where in your family, nobody really had money or nobody really was able to be fortunate or have the ability to help others. You know, they just live paycheck to paycheck, or they, you know, always seem to need something. But with this Ten of Pentacles coming out and the Empress, you could be the person to break that. And you will see that your life becomes very fortunate and you have financial stability. Let's see, what's this Ten of Pentacles? Okay, the Three of Wands, your perspective. Yeah, exactly. Your perspective, how you see the world. And then that helps you to decide which way you're gonna go, the journey that you're gonna take, the path. So sometimes you got to change your perspective, because especially if you have always been surrounded by lack mentalities, you're automatically, it's like you're automatically trained to believe what you see around you. But this is just an illusion. This is like a simulation, you know? So that means that it's just like a game. If you play in a game, whatever move you make in the game determines what the outcome of the game is going to be. Seven of Swords in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse. Another thing is your connections, the people that are closest to you. Analyze and make sure that these people actually mean you well. Because if you constantly be around people who don't love themselves, or they have lack of stability, or their root chakras are closed off, then they're going to automatically affect your reality as well, because you have connected to them, especially romantic partners or people that you sleep with, or if you're in a relationship. I don't know. But when this Two of Cups comes out, you think about where your root chakra is located. It's exactly where, pretty much where your sexual energy is, because so your sacral chakra could be blocked off a little bit too, because that's sexuality and creativity. That means that you can't come up with new ideas, or if you do come up with an idea, it's not nothing that's going to take you anywhere. So that there's a possibility that you could have dealt with relationships or partnerships where there was a lot of envy and jealousy as well towards you, or you could have yourself had that issue, something like that. But I'm seeing like you're meant to break some type of cycle that's been going on, possibly. And this could have just been in your own life. If your family has always been fortunate, but you just happen to always struggle or have a hard time or feel as though you need some assistance, it could just be some inner work that you need to do. Okay. Let's get some gems to close this out. Shout out to Brittany. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you moderating. Okay, let's see. This is for 10/10/36. All right. Amazite. Number 3. Rock crystal 15. And I can never pronounce this one, but with number 25. We're going to read them out the book. This is number 3. Okay. So this is connected to the element of air and Mercury. And this also is connected to, is this your throat chakra? So it benefits the arms, legs, and the back. We're in a period of transformation, both physically and psychic. Old habits and mental structures that have functioned in our life do not now have any reason to exist. Change is necessary, and the Amazite will help us to face this moment with trust and a sense of freedom. So see, like your old thought processes and stuff like that, they're saying like old habits, there's no reason for them to exist anymore, or constantly, battling things in your mind. And then also the power, this helps when we must free ourselves from a dependency, which could be alcohol, cigarettes, or drugs. It favors courage, determination, and the converse. Wait, what is this? Determination and the existence for overcoming damaging and ferocious behaviors. So I don't know if you have dealt with addictions, because that also means that your chakras are not your chakras are blocked. Because addictions it makes you feel like it makes you feel out of this world in a way, because you don't want to deal with the reality of what's going on in life. So I don't know if you have dealt with addictions or anything like that, but this is stemming from a deeper wound, a childlike wound, probably, because the Princess of Cups kept showing up. But this crystal could help to assist you with addictions as well. All right, number 15. And I'm not saying you have addictions, I'm just reading what it says on here. So I hope this helps. All right, so this is the element of air, Gemini. This alleviates the tension in the chest and in the face. So the message, we have reached a certain point in our personal evolution that we no longer have fear of discovering the dark aspects of our nature. We know we are unique and unrepeatable individuals, and we love every part of ourselves. We place value on our potential and we take care of our weak points. Rock crystal gives us a pure, illuminated thought. So, your shadow side is nothing to be ashamed of. Remember, I showed you the Ten of Swords. It showed the light and the dark of himself, basically. So, it's basically just discovering both and balancing them out. That's the most important part, because a lot of times people see the shadow as something to be ashamed of or to shun, but really you're supposed to balance both shadow and light so that you can exist in yourself in a balanced way and not be overly, if you overly in your shadow, then you're not going to be able to, do what's necessary. And if you're overly in your light, you're not going to be able to do what's necessary. But this, the power that this gives, rock crystal makes us certain and impartial. It stimulates empathy towards others and the capacity to affirm our more profound nature. It illuminates our action. See, here go that word empathy again. Like I said, I don't know exactly how it was in the past, if you showed empathy towards people, because again, if you did not, there's a possibility that others will not show you the same. So, if you constantly have been someone who never helped people, or you didn't assist them in their time of need, your time of need comes and there's nobody to assist you, or they give you false hope. If you were somebody who gave people false hope, you told me you was gonna help them, and then you didn't show up for them. So you have to look at all these different things. Again, everybody has free will, so things can change. But at this moment, I feel like it's something about a lesson. That's what it feels like, the way that this is coming out. So let's see, 25. So this is connected to the element of fire. It's associated with the sun. Oh, this was your throat chakra too. So you had two throat chakras. And this is connected to your solar plexus. And the solar plexus is your personal power and your identity. So you could have gone through like identity crisis before, or felt like you didn't have power over something in your life at once. Or even now, you might even feel like that. But the benefits that this gives, it helps to stretch the shoulders and neck and relaxes the mind. And when I say the benefits, that means if you have this crystal, you can put these on these parts of your body, like your solar plexus or your throat chakra. You could put these stones on those parts of your body. Again, do some research on your own. Find somebody that you feel you connect with and they can assist you, because Reiki masters, they know exactly what I'm talking about. So the message, this is the moment of great equilibrium where you have the sense of having complete control over your life. Desire and needs are perfectly balanced. Likes and obligations are harmoniously collaborating. We move through life with courage and optimism, and others see us as a reference point, as someone to use it as an example. That's why that Empress card came out, because I feel like you're the change in your family, possibly, or you're something different. You're meant to do something different than what has been going on. So again, even if you come from a family that has a lot, or they never struggled, you still could be somebody that thinks differently than them, so you could bring something different to your family lineage, something about that. So the power, this aids in contacting the more vital parts of ourself and is optimal activator of energy and joy for those with timid or mediocrity temperaments. So you might feel shy. You could be somebody who feels shy or feel as though somebody took something from you. At one time, either you felt that way or you feel like that now. Because personal power, that's like you could have been someone who gave your power away to others, or just never recognized the power within yourself. Yellow is very significant. Maybe wearing more yellow, because I'm seeing like the color yellow, or having the color yellow around you could help to activate some of those feelings of like personal power identity as well. Okay, let's move on. If y'all want a one-on-one, you can definitely email me. One-on-ones, that means that me and you get to talk, so you can actually ask me questions and stuff like that. But those I do usually do like a little small fee, just because it's gonna take me more time, and plus I gotta actually sit down with you and go over the information. So, but you do get an overview at the end, so that you'll have something to take with you at the end of the personal reading as well. Okay. Queen of the Moon Oracle for 1036. 10-10-36. Ooh. Yeah, self-love. That constantly kept coming out, because this Ace of Cups also, to me, it symbolizes self-love, having love for self. This is how you attract love, and this is how you attract deepen your friendships as well. Number 6 could be significant to you. And then we have purity of mind. You could be somebody who does have a pure heart, or you don't think ill will towards others. That could have been what allowed others to feel as though they could take advantage of you, if you've ever been taken advantage of. But purity also works to your benefit, because that means that you're able to see things in a perspective that's not tainted or disconstrued. You're able to see it from the point of view that it really needs to be seen from. So purity is very, very significant. This is number 30. Beauty. Yeah, 20. That goes back to what I was saying, something about like speaking affirmations to yourself, possibly in the mirror, like just speaking the things that you want to exist in your reality. Affirmations are so powerful, because it's like you're putting it out into the atmosphere, and also you're using that solar sacral, you're using that energy when you speak. And then that's probably why your throat chakra showed up too. So something about you speaking your words, your self-expression is very significant right now. Okay, so that's what I have for you. I hope that this helped. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next reading. Let me get the cards together real quick here, y'all. Okay. Let me go ahead and shuffle up. Again, if you're coming here and you're new and you've been vibing with the tribe, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Make sure y'all share. Hit the post notification bell as well, because a lot of times you don't get notified unless you hit the all. So make sure that you hit the all. And make sure that you follow the Instagram and Facebook page if you're coming from YouTube. We're going to clear out this energy in preparation for the next one here. Okay. Let's clear out this energy. It's actually been a beautiful day today, y'all. I got a lot of yard work done, so I feel pretty accomplished. Whenever I get my yard work done, I feel accomplished, because I always look at that like a long task. Don't take very long, but it's getting out there to do it. Okay. So let's clear out this energy for the next reading. And also, if you guys do want to get a personal reading, make sure that you put private personal reading in the subject bar, so then that way I'll know that you want a personal reading and not free. So if you want a free personal reading from with the live stream, just put that in the subject bar. Okay. I started something new this week, y'all. That's why I haven't did the weekly readings, because my energy is, I can't, I need to have my energy at a certain level to be able to produce like readings for y'all. So I've been preserving it for these Saturdays, but I might get back to doing the weekend, or I mean the weekday. We'll see. We'll see how time goes, because this project that I'm working on takes up a lot of my energy, y'all. I'm not gonna hold you up. So and I try to come here and give y'all the best that I can give you. So I don't want to come on here drained, because then y'all won't get the best energies. All right, let's clear out this for the next reading. Okay, cool. I sage like crazy, so I'm not gonna do that again. But we're gonna get the email so that I can read this off to y'all. And we can keep it moving. Okay, so the next question, Deb, my question is who is in my energy? Okay, so you want to know what's going on, or who is in your energy? Okay, we can check it out. Let's see. Okay, so this is for 10-10-37. They want to know who or what is in their energy. 10-10-37. Three of Swords. So I'm getting that you possibly know that there's somebody doing something to you, but you want confirmation. So I feel like this is going to be confirmation for you, because we got the Three of Swords. This talks about great sadness that will heal with time, letting go of the past, personal growth that comes from challenges, healing misunderstandings, being there for those in need. So you could have dealt with betrayal, or somebody could have betrayed you, but it's like this also could have been a misunderstanding as well. So you might be able to clear something up. Just depends on the level of betrayal is what I'm getting. You possibly might have even thought about this, like, if you feel intuitively that someone has done something to you, you're wondering to what extent, something like that. Let's get the 7 cards. So you could have been having dreams. Your dreams might have been a little strange. Maybe you've had dreams with particular people in it, or you could have had dreams with people that you don't know, but you recognize their energy. Okay. So we have the Dream card here. A new start, trusting yourself, pushing your fears aside, and taking a leap of faith. Something about maybe you felt as though there was a lot of self-doubt around you, or people could have doubted you or not believed in your dreams. You could be somebody who feels like you have to push forward on your own a lot, because people don't see life the way that you see it. Maybe you always have, had a lot of things that you wanted to accomplish that no one else around you has accomplished. You got the Page of Fire. Optimistic. Enthusiastic, optimistic, creative, impatient. News of exciting opportunities. Allowing your creativity to soar. Do things that fuel your passions. Finish what you start. So this is letting you know that whatever your passion is, that's what you need to continue to go forward after, regardless of what has been occurring, regardless of how many times people have tried to say you can't do it, or even betrayed you, said they were supporting you, but actually behind the scenes were either sabotaging you or doing something to try to block you from achieving something. This is saying keep going after that. And only you know what you're passionate about. You could possibly be needing to walk away from something with this Eight of Cups being here. The need to move on, seeking more from life than what you are experiencing. A spiritual quest, choosing to make big life changes, a change in priorities, leaving home. So I don't know if you currently live in your hometown or if you live at home with parents or live at home with family members or something like that, but this could be what's going on too. They might be the ones in your energy. Yes, I'm not sure exactly, but there's something about you emotionally detaching from something, because it looks like you're going through some type of awakening, or you will begin going through some type of awakening, because the awakening card is here in the middle. So this is a temporary pause for reflection and insight, an awakening where you see things in a whole new light. Embrace your own uniqueness, charitable acts. So the hangman has to sit back and analyze and reflect. So it's like they put you in a space where you can't really do much. You might even be feeling like you have to sacrifice a lot of stuff, or you having to get rid of a lot of stuff. And this could include people, places, or things. Just depends. But it's for your better good. And it's saying after you reflect and you taking a moment to pause, then embrace your uniqueness. So again, if you're different or you go about things a way that others don't, this is for you. It's not for anybody else. And right after that, you have the strength card. And sometimes awakening can be very difficult. So you're going to need some strength and courage. So this is Leo energy. So this is talking about personal power and assertiveness portrayed with kindness, compassion that brings about forgiveness, realizing that you're stronger than you knew. So you might need to be compassionate towards those that have betrayed you, or people, places, and things. If you have went through a betrayal, have compassion and also forgiveness. Forgiveness doesn't mean you got to be with these people or places or thing, whatever it is. But it just means that to you, you no longer harbor resentment or feel any type of way towards a situation. You've completely detached from it. That's why the Eight of Cups showed up. So it's saying once you're able to detach emotionally and no longer harbor any type of resentment towards a situation, that's when you can go through this awakening, and you'll see that you'll become more stronger in situations that maybe in the past you could have, you know, not took so well. So you also have the Six of Swords, which is beautiful because when I see the Six of Swords, it reminds me of like angelic assistance or spiritual assistance. You could have spirit guides that are assisting you right now. The ends of challenging times. Things are looking up, a welcome relief. Finding your way to a peaceful place. The end of depression or illness. Travel or relocation. Yeah, something about where you're currently at could be why you're wondering like what's going on. You're getting this weird energy or feeling like you need to move, or you feel like you don't want to be there, that type of stuff, is because your spirit team is nudging you to move away from some type of situation that could be conflicting towards you, or it could be in some cases it could be dangerous. But I'm not sure about your personal situation right now. We're going to get some more cards into it, but it's like they're trying to guide you away from something that could be something that you no longer need to deal with. And then once you are able to maneuver away from it, then that's when that healing can happen. The Star card. Have faith. The future is bright. Dreams come true. Wow. Positive changes that bring an end to challenging times. A light at the end of the tunnel. I love how the order this came out, because at the beginning you have a dreamer, which means that you don't know exactly what's about to happen, but you're taking this step just believing in yourself. But then at the end it says that your faith is what has caused this to happen. Your dreams to become truth. A positive change. So it's going to take a lot of faith in yourself right now. That's what it's going to take. I could tell right now you're going to be met with a lot of challenges, or you are currently going through a lot of challenges. And there is something, people, places, or things that are somehow in your energy is what is feeling here. So we're going to clarify this. Okay. Let's clarify the reading with the Starman. Let's get some Starman Tarot for 10-10-37. 10-10-37. Wow, you got the Princess of Cups. Okay, so the Princess of Cups, this could be seen as like the innocent child that's like very loving, and wants to make everybody happy. You could have been a people pleaser as well, because sometimes when I get the Princess of Cups, that can mean that, or like, and sometimes your people pleasing, when you were doing that, it didn't do nothing but made it worse for you, because now people feel like they can take advantage of you. So there's definitely a possibility, because the Princess of Cups is so loving and so nurturing. You always want everybody around you to feel good, because the Princess of Cups hasn't matured to the Queen of Cups yet, because the Queen of Cups is more like, I love you, I want the best for you, but I have boundaries. The Princess of Cups doesn't really have boundaries yet. So it's definitely a possibility that you might need to look at producing some type of boundary for yourself when it comes to people, places, and things. Let's clarify the dreamer. King of Swords. Yeah. So in situations that you were emotional about, or had some type of love for, it's time for you to use your logic. The King of Swords is direct. Sometimes he can come off really cold too, but it's like, this is necessary for you to push through. Like if somebody's constantly telling you, nah, what you're doing, it ain't gonna happen, or if somebody is, even if they're not saying it, you could just feel the energy, or you can just feel that there's something going on behind the scenes. The King of Cups is going to use his logic and be like, okay, I'm cutting through the crap. What I want is what I want. I'm going after it. I don't care if anybody else is helping me. Like that's the type of energy the King of Swords is. They don't care about the emotions of the next person. It's like a total different switch from the Princess of Cups. What's underneath here? Yeah, Eight of Wands. So you might need to actually say something. Like you might actually have to tell people how you feel, especially if you were somebody that kind of just, you didn't really say too much to people because you cared about how they were feeling. You just didn't want it to be uncomfortable. King of Swords don't care about you being uncomfortable. King of Swords is going to tell you how it is and directly to the point. So it's like they're saying if you want to go after this, you got to trust yourself. You got to trust that what you're doing is fine if nobody else goes with you. Maybe you just have a dog. Maybe you don't have anything else that you can trust, but you know your dog is there for you. You know your dog loves you. That could be a possibility. If you don't got a dog, you could have a child. You could have, maybe you got one being that's with you. Maybe it's not even a person or nothing. It could be a spirit, but you know that you got backup, and even if nobody can see it, you good to go. Plus, you have passion. You got creativity. We're gonna clarify this. And even if it's small, it's not, maybe you haven't made any money with it, if it's like a project or something like that, but it's still something that you're very passionate about. It brings optimism to you. You feel like you could make something with it. What's this Page of Wands? Yeah, Three of Pentacles. So this, I don't know if this is something that you thought about including other people in, because the Three of Pentacles can be like collaborating or bringing pieces together to build something bigger. So if this is something that maybe you wanted other people to be a part of, it's like this might be something you're going to have to do on your own. The Eight of Cups, you might have to disconnect. What's under here? Yeah, Nine of Cups. If you want your wish, remember I was saying that in the beginning, I mean at the end here, earlier, the star. The Nine of Cups is getting what you desire, being content, overfilled. Also, this could indicate addictions too sometimes, but maybe you've always felt like there was three particular energies or three, or it could have been two, maybe you and two others that you felt like, oh, well, I need them to be a part of this for this to work out, but you don't. Because again, here goes you and your dog, or you and energy that can't be seen, or you and your child, or something like that. And it's like, that's all you need. You don't need to feel as though you got to include whoever these energies are. Because I feel like these are the energies that you're feeling are in your energy. People that you're working with or you're trying to work with, but it's not getting anything off to the place where you want it to be. It's like you're still left feeling detached or emotionally unfulfilled in some type of way, because the fulfillment is behind the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. We're at the Eight, so it's like you haven't got there yet. What's this Eight of Cups? There it goes. I just talked about her, the Queen of Cups. That's what I'm saying. So it's like once you're able to do this, Eight of Cups, then you can receive the Nine, because this is the Nine. But the only way you're going to be able to get this wish fulfillment is to step into the Queen of Cups energy and not the Princess of Cups. Putting up boundaries. That's the difference between the Queen and the Princess. That's it. Because the Queen, she knows, like, no, you know what I'm saying? She still I love you. I love you with everything in me. I love you. You know what I'm saying? I'll do what I can for you, but you're not going to cross my boundaries. I'm not going to people please you. I'm not going to make you feel good just because you want me to make you feel good. And then on top of it, the Queen of Cups knows her power. She knows she holds a lot of power within. So that's something to consider. What's under here? Yep. Ten of Cups. So this could be a group, a family, something that you care about, you love. And this could be what it is. This might be the energies that are interfering. Maybe a lover. I was just about to say that because the Queen of Cups, like her sexual energy is very magical, mystic. So if you do have a family with somebody, or if you have a relationship or something like that, that could be also something that you need to make sure that it is intact and it's not a situation you shouldn't be a part of, because it says something about the need to move on, seeking more than from life than what you have been experiencing. So if this relationship, or if you're in a relationship with somebody, if it's repeating the same thing that you've experienced before, it's time to really just like look at that, because the awakening card is right next to it. It talks about reflecting and having insight. So I'm gonna clarify this, but you're on a spiritual quest right now. What's the awakening? So it doesn't matter like what other people think, it's about you. Hierophant. Woo! Wow. Okay. So the Hierophant is like, it could be corporations, it could be like on the 3D level, it could be corporations, businesses, and things like that, getting things like certified. But then on a spiritual note, it could be God, divine source, your higher self. So something about you stepping into this awakening is going to elevate you to a higher supreme. Wow. Yeah, look at this. You got the Three of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Your perspective. You might have to put an end to something that tormented you. This is the 9, excuse me. I said the 10. Yeah, because, wow. Okay. Ace of Swords, at the King of Swords. Okay. So if you have had situations of nightmares, like I said, you could definitely be having dreams of, uh, energies that you feel are messing with you. This could even, ooh, why am I getting these? Could be like past life energies. And I'm hearing they could embody in other people in this lifetime. What? Okay. So you could have had some past life energies that repeated in this lifetime, and they're still here basically in other people's bodies. That is crazy. But some about your dreams, like I feel like you have interesting dreams. I've seen that when I was getting energy off of the dreamer card. You could even have projections or astral projections. Some of these dreams that you have, you don't know, like what does that mean? Nightmares, stuff like that. But it comes all back to your perspective. The Three of Wands, like you have a certain destiny that's for you, a blueprint that's for you, but it's about you seeing your perspective. You possibly could be getting answers to whatever these are, these questions that keep you up at night, or wake you up in the middle of the night. You could be getting answers to those, but it's some about an awakening that's going on. So a lot of times when you're going through awakening, your body does all types of stuff. Like you could have ascension symptoms, getting sick, and it's like not a real sickness, but it is a real sickness because your body is going through something, but it's really like spiritual. You could be experiencing that too. Or again, maybe it's the place that you stay at, because they keep talking about like you leaving home or something. Or if you live at your hometown, you might have outgrown your hometown. You can no longer live there. Your energy's too big. It's time for you to maneuver out of there. So that could be what's bothering you too. Might not even be a person. It could just be the fact that you're in an energy in a place wherever you live at that's too small for your big energy. So you got to go somewhere else. Because that is important, y'all. Where you live at really does dictate, like, if you're able to move on with your journey. Because sometimes if you stay in one position and you don't move, you can only grow so big. It's like what are those animals that like they get, oh, fishes. Perfect example. Thank you. Fishes. If you keep a fish in a fish bowl, it's only going to get so big. But once you get it into a bigger tank, or you put it out into somewhere where it's got more water, it grows. So look at it like that. Because with this Hierophant energy, you got big energy. This is big. This is supreme. So you're not meant to be in a small little fish bowl. Strength here too. We about to clarify. That's strong energy. Very powerful. Leo Taurus energy. Taurus with the Hierophant. What's the strength? Wow. Yeah. Be careful. Well, I'm hearing, like, I don't know if you are married. If you're not married and you just in a relationship, I don't know what's going on with your relationship. But something about be careful not to get stuck into something that could, like, get into a marriage that could, like, keep you small. King of Swords showing up again. Didn't I just say that? Wow. Wow. Something might be very difficult for you because you could have been dealing with something for a long time. The Two of Cups right here and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you might be offered a marriage or something like that by somebody, but it's going to take a lot of strength for you to decline this, because I feel like if this is a relationship, you could have been dealing with this person for a while or been looking forward to receiving an engagement ring or something like that. But it's like this person could be the one that's keeping you small, unfortunately. Or they could be not on the same wavelength as you in your path, something like that. Because it's saying with the Six of Swords being right next to it, an ending of challenging times. So this could have already been something that was like going like this. Your relationship go up and down, up and down. Sometimes you're on good terms and sometimes not. And this, even if it's not romantic, because I feel like it could be, but even if it's not romantic, it could just be your other soulmates. Like I said, you have some type of soul, old soul that follows you or something, and it followed you in this lifetime. But this situation wants to keep you grounded to them. But I also feel like it's challenging your strength. It's challenging your personal power. So your solar plexus, something about your solar plexus, you could be dealing with stomach issues or digestion issues. So like sometimes your stomach, I don't want to get graphic, but I'm just feeling like you might have stomach issues. Um, but yeah, just be careful about who you root yourself to. That's what I'm seeing right here. Your guides are trying to guide you out of something. So they've been giving you signs, and this is why your dreams are like they are, is what I'm hearing. Okay. They want you to use your logic and not your emotions. Make the cuts, the difficult talks, whatever it is that you need to do to get your point across is necessary. Something is trickery too, because the 6 plus the King of Swords is a 7. So something is trying to trick you. Be careful of trickster spirits. This could be a trickster spirit that's attached to, like it might jump bodies or something. Wow. What's the six of swords? Yeah, see? 10 of swords. I said it though. When I showed you the 9 of swords and the king, and now they're verifying it. Literally, the card showed up. So, shout out to It's a Transformation for Me. So, listen, this might not feel good, but it's in your best interest to end whatever situation this is and go towards something that's more peaceful. Because for some reason, wherever you're currently at or whatever situation you're currently dealing with is not in your best interest. And it's like you possibly have to die to your old self so that your new self can be reborn in a way. So something about that. Yeah, see the Three of Pentacles showing up again. It's like these connections or something that you're working with, and it's crazy because I feel like you were dealing with this situation for a long time and looking forward to something, and what you was looking forward to is about to be offered to you, but it's in your best interest to totally go the opposite way. And it's crazy because most people would be like, no, I'll take it, that's awesome. Somebody propose to you, say yes, right? This is saying no, because it's gonna mean the ending of your journey. So if you want to be that dreamer, if you want to go after and have optimism and be able to go further in your journey, that's not in your best interest to go for whatever this is that's about to be offered to you. And it's a big, like whatever's about to be offered to you is big. I'm not going to say this is small. This is like I said, a proposal or something that most people would tell you, you know what I'm saying, you're crazy for saying no to, but there's something else on the other end if you're able to go through with this, with the star card being here, a dream being fulfilled. So it might even be that this could be a decoy. I keep getting it's a trickster spirit or something that's trying to trap you into a marriage or something, and your true partner or something like that is right around the corner. So it's like they want you to get married so you never meet this person or something like that. That because that stuff be happening. What's the star card? And then people be stuck in a marriage for years and then they never meet the person they're supposed to be with, or if they do, it's later on in life. Yeah, 8 of Wands. Something is going to happen really quick and fast. As soon as you do make that decision, like I said, it's like this energy is right around the corner. The Chariot. Wow. It's like you need to move fast, forward, move away. Strength card again. Move away. Didn't I show you what was on the strength card? The 2 of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. It's like it comes back. But this time, the way that you want it. A proposal with a true soulmate. That's why they're showing me the strength card again. It comes back. This particular situation that's going to come to you first is not it. It's a decoy. It's a trick. But you can't see it because it's not seen, and it's not seen. It's like spiritual. But if you believe and you do have faith in yourself, having faith, the future is bright. Dreams come true. Positive changes that bring an end to challenging times. Yes. Then it's going to move fast. Once you decide to get on that chariot and get out of there, and then it comes back. Then the proposal comes back to you. Wow. And then this proposal, whoever this energy is that's meant to be with you, they're going to give you something that's very stable. And I feel like, I don't know why I feel like this is like a marriage. Like, but you have a choice between two. One is a decoy. The other one is your real partner. Okay. What's the gems? Let's see. Let's get the gems for 1037. So you do have an energy. You ask who or what is in your energy. You have a trickster energy. That's pretty much monitoring. That's the best way I could put it, because it's jumping from body to body. But you have to use your discernment to see it, because if not, I mean, they're giving you dreams. Your spirit team is giving you dreams to try to warn you. But besides that, I don't know. It's like wherever you live at, it might be the energy around there is like real dense or something. It's like really heavy. Oh, wow. You got Hermanite number 6. Blue Howlite 16. And Aquamarine 4. And I know I believe these are the root chakra, both of these. And then is that the third eye? Divinity? Yeah. Okay, let's read these first. Yep, it is. So this is the element of earth, and it's connected to Saturn. You You might be going through some type of Saturn return. Depending on how old you are, usually the Saturn return is like late 20s, early 30s, your first one. So I don't know if you're within that age group. This also strengthens your thighs and ankles and alleviates stress. In this time of our lives, we have an extreme need for order and cleanliness. This need comes from our inner self, but reflects the external as well and involves our daily lives, our dwelling, and the way we present ourselves to others. We appear serious and trustworthy because that is the way we feel. This is not a moment for, it's Frivolity. I can't pronounce it. And superficiality. Hermanite helps to rely on one's own strength. Here go the strength again. And to face reality with practicality and a sense of duty. There go the King of Swords. It assists in situations that requires endurance and concentration. Wow. That's deep. All right. 16. So this is connected to the element of water and also Scorpio energy. And this is also connected to your root chakra. So this improves postures, tones the gluteus muscles. The ambition and the desire to realize our dreams characterize this period. There is no egotism in us, nor avarice. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it. Avarice. But the knowledge of our worth and the necessary push to demonstrate this to others. We want to shine to improve ourselves and our community. Our actions are permeated with idealism and hope. The power, blue howlite helps to make a good impression on others. It pushes us to perfection and to reach ever higher goals. It stimulates ambitions and the desire to win. So some about groundingness and root chakra energy for sure. Okay, number 4. So this is another gem that's connected to water and also the moon. And this is for your crown chakra, your divinity. So this also the benefits, it benefits all the muscles from the posterior parts of your body. We are living in a moment where we want and need to be alone. We do not experience the solitude or isolation, but the opposite. These moments are precious for our inner equilibrium. Aquamarine is a stone of harmony and peace and gives us these states of profound well-being and self-sufficiency. Aquamarine is a physical, emotional balancer. It favors introspection, spiritual growth, and mental clarity. It disperses timidity and helps to develop creativity. Yeah. So this definitely could be assistant because it talks about this, some about your creativity, and also it's going to help with your mental clarity and spiritual growth. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's move on to the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Close this out. For 10/10/37. I will provide timestamps for y'all once this live stream is over. I gotta go find where they at because I didn't pay attention to the screen, y'all. Just trying to channel the messages. Okay, so you got self-reflection. Yeah. It's important. It's really important right now for you to look at what's going on with yourself. You know, you got 17. Looking at the man in the mirror, the path. This is number 8. You got some about 8s are significant because I keep seeing these. Because 17 is 8, and then we got 8 here, and it's showing the path. So it's something about ascension because once she starts going up that ladder, she's ascending into a different dimension. So it's like some about you going into a different dimension. You see these doors, there's things that are open up to you. You got options that are opening up to you, but it's up to you to walk through those doors. And it could be happening really quickly. So it's like you're going through different dimensions fast. That's why you're probably experiencing a lot of like maybe headaches and stuff like that too. Yeah, oh goodness, I can't ever say this. Fruition 37. So you're going through a place where it's time for you to harvest some of the things that you have already put in as well. So you might be having this trickster spirit following you because they know that it's time for you to receive something from some seeds that you've already planted in the past or some work that you've already done on yourself. So it's like you're supposed to be receiving something right now. So they're trying to give you a decoy or give you something to keep you from getting what you're really supposed to be getting, something like that. So just be aware, even if it's not a marriage, it's some type of offer. So it could be a contract with a company or something like that. And it's like, if you wait and go somewhere else or you move somewhere else, you're going to get the contract you want with the company that is actually for you, something like that. So I hope this helps. So we're going to move on. We're going to clear out the energy. Also, don't forget, if you are new here and you've been vibing with the tribe, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you share. Also, hit the post notification bell. That way you'll be notified. Make sure you hit all. And follow the Facebook and Instagram page if you have one. Because I do reels on there, which is like it's like a summing up or an overview of the weekly reads, but right now I'm taking a break from the weekly reads because I'm pretty much going through like a, what do you want to call it, calibration. I just started a new project, so my energies have been going towards that. So I still want to show up for y'all. That's why I'm doing the free readings. But once I finish calibrating, hopefully I can come back to doing the weekly readings again. Because I enjoyed that as well, y'all. Okay, so clear the energy so we can align ourselves to the new reading. I want to incorporate other stuff into our readings too, but I haven't had the chance to figure out what it is that we need here on this platform. But y'all will be seeing it soon, whenever it comes. I feel like it's going to come with the change of the weather. I feel like it's going to be like in the wintertime or something. Okay. Let's clear out the energy and reset the energy for the next reading. Shuffle, clear out the energy, reset. Next reading. Okay. Ooh. My glasses. I'll pick it up later. Okay. Let's clear out the energy. Let's reset for the next reading. Again, if you are interested in receiving a free personal reading that we're doing today, well, you can go ahead and sign up for next week. Just send me your email with your question and we'll get your reading. If you're on YouTube, I will provide a timestamp for you, so that way you don't have to listen to everybody's reading. You can just go straight to yours. It'll be in the description box below. And shout out to everybody on Facebook. I know I'm not looking at the screen right now, y'all, but much love to y'all. Okay. So we're going to get the email for this last reading. We had 3 tonight. Okay. So our last reading is for 10-10-34. Can I have a general? And basically you just want spirit's advice. Okay. So we can do a general and get you some spirit's advice. 10-10-34. Let's see what the Angel Wisdom Tarot has for 10-10-34. Let's get some spiritual advice or general reading for them. 10-10-34. Seven of Wands. Stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Have confidence. Challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. So you might feel like you got to defend yourself right now. I don't know if there's actually people that's trying to come up against you. You could feel like that. You could feel like there's people that's trying to come up against you, or they don't want to see you do well. But even if that's not the case, with this card coming out, it's just saying like you are a warrior and you're able to withstand whatever it is that might be trying to come up against you. And then underneath it, look at this. There's a 3 of Wands. And this talks about planning for the long term, abundance from past choices, pride in success of your labor. Be patient as you decide what's next. So you got, and then it says opportunities on this little boat that's kind of floating in the sky. So you got quite a bit of opportunities. You could be very passionate too. So you might feel like, I don't know, if there feels like there's a lot of different energies that are like trying to gain your attention, or you might feel like you're on the stage. Let's see. Let's get the 7 cards. Emperor. 4 of Swords, or the 4 of Air. Renewal. The Magician. The Lovers. Ooh, the Strength card. You got a lot of majors coming out. And the King of Cups. Okay. So, first card, Emperor. In the Emperor, it talks about logic. An organization will increase your success. Take charge of the situation. Accept a leadership role. Structure and discipline. So, it looks like it's important for you to be a leader of your life. I mean, there's definitely a possibility that you need some type of discipline when it comes to certain situations. And that way you can see success come in. Because the Emperor, he stands on his own if he needs to, but he makes sure that things are done. He doesn't wait for anybody else to do it. He takes self-initiative. So you might come off harsh if this is necessary. It's going to put you in a place of empowerment afterwards. So you might feel like you're being hard, or you might feel like you're being very critical, but this is necessary for you to succeed. Some about you getting more rest. You might need to get more rest because the emperor, sometimes the emperor, people can like say that he's mean or like grumpy, but a lot of times he has to do what he has to do because he's the leader. And the leader doesn't always get a chance to be the good guy. You know what I'm saying? The leader has to do what's best for the group. So in your time where you're down, try to get as much rest as you can. So this card talks about insight that comes from meditation, the need to rest or take a vacation. Allow yourself more time before making a decision. Mental exhaustion, get more sleep. So if you do have a difficult decision to make, try to get as much rest as possible. If you've been working a lot, maybe you should take vacation right now. Because some about you being mentally exhausted, especially if you're a leader, it can get very exhausting because you got to deal with everybody else's issues. So that's being suggested from spirit. And then we got renewal. So reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. Time to head in a new direction. Clarity on your life's purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. So this is the judgment card. So a judgment card is like, deciding finally this is what it is. Again, you could be reviewing something, but just make sure that, you forgive. Because that's the most important thing for forgiveness is for you, so that you can move on. Being passionate with yourself as well. If you have made mistakes or didn't, choose wisely in the past, whatever the situation is. But it's saying it's time for you to head in a new direction. Okay, then we have the Magician. Magic is alive in your life. What you need to be successful will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. So you got everything that's needed. Literally, they said you know what to do right here in the renewal. And then with the Magician, you got all the tools that's necessary. So the next thing is for you to just act on it. Magic is alive in your life. So that means you've already experienced magic. You already know what it is. That's beautiful. This is right here in the middle too. The Magician, the Alchemist. Then we have the Lovers. Embracing true love and deep, intimate friendships. Make choices from the heart. Vibrant health or recovering from an illness. So there could be intimate friendship or romantic connection that's deepening right now. And then also your health is vibrant, or you could be recovering from something if you've been feeling ill lately. But it's saying in the end, make sure that whatever choice you make is from the heart. So we'll get more about that. And then you have the Strength card. So this talks about personal power and assertiveness portrayed with kindness. Compassion that brings about forgiveness. Here we go again. Compassion and forgiveness. Realizing that you're stronger than you knew. And sometimes we got to be like, it's not even about being compassionate with others and forgiving others. It's like we have to forgive ourselves and then, have compassion for ourselves. Take it easy on yourself. If you've done something that maybe you felt as though was not in your best interest, have compassion for you. Now you know better. Now you do better. That type of energy. But having courage too. Know that you are strong enough to persevere whatever challenges that might be in front of you right now. Then we have the King of Cups. So the King of Cups talks about trustworthy, honorable, devoted, cautious. Someone you can completely trust. A situation that is safe, a solid romantic relationship. Hidden but well-intended emotions, a charitable benefactor, seeing a counselor. I like the King of Cups because the King of Cups is like, I love you, you know what I'm saying? I care for you, but also you're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? And he's not like the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups more, softer and stuff like that. The King of Cups is more stern with his love. Like it's a fact that I love you, I show you that, but I'm also like not completely exposing how I feel, but you know that I have good intentions for what the emotions that I feel for you. So this might be the state that you are being called to be in, or this could be who is connecting with you, because we did have the Lover's card here, but we're gonna clarify it. Okay, let's see here. Let's get the Starman Tarot to clarify for 10-10-34. Let's clarify this reading for 10-10-34. All right. Need the bottom card. Okay. We got the Ten of Swords. Yeah. This is a total ending to something. Yeah. So you could definitely be balancing your light and your dark side, but whatever the situation was going on that could have possibly really caused you to have some type of pain, could be physically or spiritually, is completely over with now. What's underneath? Yeah, the Empress. Wow. I'm about to clarify the Emperor. You got the Empress here. That's a divine partnership right there. And it could be within self. You could be balancing your Emperor and Empress energy, or this could be an actual divine partnership. Let's see. What's this Emperor energy? Seven of Swords. Okay. So it talks about logic and organization will increase your success. So right now it's important for you to really be organized, because you could possibly make a mistake, or something might be misconstrued. So I don't know. This could even be a boss, because the Emperor is also a boss. So be careful that I just heard your good being evil spoken of. Like you have good intentions, but something being misconstrued, like speaking something that's not really your intentions, or something being seen for something that's not really how you feel, or something like that. Just be careful of that, or even paperwork. Be careful that the paperwork that you might be dealing with right now, make sure that it is correct and there is no errors, something like that, because somebody could use that as fuel to try to do something. I don't know exactly what this is, but I'm feeling like there's some type of trickery or something that you just got to take your time, slow down, and really analyze stuff right now. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. You got a lot of seven showing up here. Something about some seeds that you've already planted. They're trying to grow, but something is trying to disturb it or not allow you to have something stable. So again, we're going to clarify with this Four of Air, but it's talking about insight that comes from meditation or needing rest. So you could be too tired too, and it causes you to make a mistake. And it could be an honest mistake, but somebody might think that you did it on purpose, that type of energy. What's the Four of Air? Yeah, Three of Wands, perspective, exactly. Seeing the world in a certain perspective. Because even though you might, not have any ill intent. Someone else could possibly use it as fuel to do something hmm, really malevolent. That's what I just heard. Wow. Just be very careful of trick energies. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. Um, this could be something to do with like stability or status. Huh. I don't know if this is you that's in this Queen of Pentacles, or it could be a Queen of Pentacles that you need to have a certain perspective on this energy. This person, yeah, Ten of Swords, they could be trying to cause destruction to something that you already got going on. This Queen of Pentacles, so that Ten of Swords showing up again. There's a judgment call being made though, because it talked about reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness, in time to head in a new direction. So maybe you're ending something with the Queen of Pentacles energy. Maybe if you are a boss, maybe you're releasing somebody, like maybe you're firing somebody, and you just want to make sure that whatever you write down, the reason why you're firing this person is like correct, and it's not something that people could try to go back and try to, because I feel like this person, especially if there's somebody with status or something like that, they might be trying to get the company or whatever it is. It's like somebody wants to do something that they're not entitled to, but they want to get away with it because the Seven of Swords showed up. So it's like they're trying to steal something, which could be like getting benefits or something because you didn't fill out the paperwork right. Just be careful of stuff like that. It's talking about reviewing. You got to review something over. Okay, what's the renewal? Yeah, King of Swords. Yeah, he's very logical. He thinks about things clearly and he makes decisions, even the harsh ones, the hard ones. Three of Cups. So yeah, there could be like a review that you have to go through. Like this person might be getting reviewed for something, y'all might be letting them go. If this is like a company, this could have been somebody you consider a quote unquote friend, but maybe you work with them, but you still, you still hung out with them or still have some type of connection to them. So that's going to make it weird too, because it's like now this person might feel some type of way, but it talks about forgiveness and compassion. So it's like you don't want them to feel as though it's something against them personally. It's like if this is business, you just want it to be about business, not about like your personal connection with them. You still want to have unity. You still want to, relate to them in some type of way. So this is important for you to be the alchemist because you already got the tools. You have the skills and abilities that's necessary to do what's necessary for whatever situation this is. If this is like a letting go somebody that is at a business, a company, or letting go of somebody who maybe, you were friends with, but now you're growing apart and like you still want to have mutual respect towards each other. You don't want to end it on bad terms. That could be too. Let's see. What's the Magician? Oh, wow. There was a card right here. Hold on. I thought I seen a card. Uh-huh. I did. Okay. Wait, there's another one. Ooh. The Tower. Yeah. So breakdown or something. Something could explode. I feel like somebody doesn't have a good temper or like this. Somebody, they get offended easily. We got the Sun card that came out, the Princess of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Strength card. The Sun card. It's like seeing through something. something being not hidden, exposed. Princess of Cups. That could be timidity or inexperience, emotionally immature sometimes. Ace of Pentacles. Some type of stable offer. Huh. And then the Five of Swords. So that's like conflict. Maybe even verbal battles. Somebody saying harsh things. The Strength card, still having the strength. Huh. The Sun. So something could definitely be exposed. Somebody could be exposed for something. Maybe if this is, like I was saying, if this is like a employee or something like that, this person is going to be exposed for their immature ways because they want some type of money. They want somebody to give them something. Like I said, either they're going to try to apply for, like, okay, let's put it like this. If it was your company or a company you work for and you fire this person, they're going to want like a severance package, or they're going to want some type of like money to keep them stable. Like this person don't want to just, they don't want unemployment of some form, something like that. And maybe maybe they did something where they're not able to. The Five of Swords, this person could have caused the issue in the workplace, or they could have caused the issue wherever it was they were at. So it's like you got to do what's right. You can't give this person something just because they're your friend or because you have some type of connection to them. I hope you get what I'm saying. I don't know exactly if this is a work, because I'm saying workplace because the Emperor is the first card. So it could be that you are the boss, or you're in position where you're over somebody, which could be a Princess of Cups. This person is very immature. So they act out of their, they're adult, but they still need to grow when it comes to their emotions, so they could lash out or something like that. And it looks like they caused the issue where they could possibly be fired without receiving anything because of the way that they, went out, something like that. And somebody is trying to get something that they're not entitled to, and they might be trying to use the fact that you were friends with them or something like that. This could even be somebody you were in a connection with, the Lover's card. They might want you to lie for them. Well, I just heard somebody might want you to lie for them. So they might want you to do something that's not moral. Huh. Yeah, the Tower. What's this Lover's card? Again, if you guys would like a free reading, you have to send me an email, and then we can get you one for next Saturday. I did leave instructions. If you're on Facebook, check out the pinned post that gives you instructions. And then if you're on YouTube, check out the community post. Princess of Wands. Yeah, see, the Princess of Wands is like hasty. They go after stuff real quick. They're not afraid to do risky things. And this could have been the energy that somebody was in. The Queen of Swords, but it's like you have to still see through this situation. You have to be the mature one. The Queen of Swords is almost like, you might come off to this person. Ooh. Excuse me. To this person, you might come off real cold. But it's like you have to be the mature one in this situation. Yeah, see the Emperor showing up again. You got to be the mature one in the situation. You see how he got his arms folded up? It's like, I know, you know what I'm saying? Me and you might be cool or whatever. If you were in a relationship with this person, well, this is business. This isn't personal. That type of energy. you might have to do something like that or say something like that to this person, but I still feel like they're very immature because these princesses coming out. So it doesn't matter. They're still going to take it some type of way. So you got to continue to be strong. You got to continue to be strong. Just know that this person is immature. Don't matter how old they are. They're going to still act like a child. What's the strength card? Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. So this is like, you got to continue to be stable in yourself. Because I feel like I said, somebody might be wanting to mess with your status or make you look bad in some type of way. They could low-key be envious of the fact that you have some type of stability or you're in a high-ranking position. So somebody might feel, you know what I'm saying, they might throw that in your face or try to go behind your back and try to cause something to happen to you because something happened to them or they lost their job. So now they want to try to put your job on the line. Or just be careful of how you fill out paperwork. I'm going to put it like that again. If this is like somebody you got to let go of, fire, just make sure that you fill it out properly so nothing will come back on you. That's the best way that I can put it. I feel like you're meant to be stable. You're meant to continue to prosper. Your roots are grounded. You're not meant to be going anywhere. But somebody might feel some type of way because of how much strength you have. You're very trustworthy, very honorable, and very devoted. King of Cups. Let's clarify this. What's the King of Cups energy? Yeah. Queen of Wands showing up again. What's these two cards? Yep. 3 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles. That's the 5 of Pentacles. This person is doing this because they lack stability. They possibly could be struggling with finances and they kind of just felt that because they were in connection with you, they would be okay. The 3 of Pentacles, they thought they would be able to still collaborate and make money. But this person, they already have an energy of like, what do you call it? It's like a impoverished mentality or something like that. I don't know exactly how to put it, but it's like they feel like they felt like maybe you got them this job or something. Maybe you gave them a favor. You could have gave somebody a favor and then they messed it up or like they did something that caused them to lose the job or put you in a position where you had to let them go, something like that. And so now this energy feels like, it's not, they don't like the fact that they have to move on or they have to deal with you being very cold towards them, being the emperor. Yeah, Princess of Swords. This person had to learn. This is a lesson that someone had to learn. And I feel like they will learn it. But it's just a warning to you to just be aware. If there is a situation where you're going to have to stand your ground. Because it talked about it right here. This person could have a group of people too that's like trying to intimidate you or something like that, or they could have other people that work there that's like, you could have other people that work there that feel some type of way. They could have been cool with them. I don't know. It just feel like it's more than one person, but this one particular person that is like being let go. It could be a group. But I feel like you might be in a position where you gotta let somebody go or something like that. Okay. Let's get some gems. Okay. To end out this reading for 10/10/34. Rose quartz 27. Number 8 and 20. Okay, so you got a lot of water and air coming out here. Water and air. That's emotions and logic. Okay, 27, first one. Uh-oh. Okay, so this again is connected to air and also Uranus, and it's also connected to your root chakra. Wow, we've been getting a lot about root chakras tonight for some reason. So the benefit is strength. It stretches and strengthens the thighs, knees, and ankles, and improves digestion. At this time, we are in touch with our more compassionate and humane side. Competition and ambition do not interest us, and we prefer to live in peace with others and take care of the smallest and the weakest. We are full of kindness and compassion, and for this reason, love enters into our lives, making it even richer and more luminous. Rose quartz has the power to bring love into our lives and to make us empathic and attractive. It is optimal for women who desire a child. So this might be a stone to keep on you right now because I feel like you might feel like the most hated or something because you're gonna have to do what's right, even if it's to somebody that maybe you feel as though you had built some type of friendship or something like that. And even if it's not like you firing somebody, if it's like you had a friendship with somebody and you got to end this friendship because it's no longer balanced or something like that. You want it to end in a copacetic way. No, it's like no love lost. I still love you. I still care for you, but we can't be on the same whatever it was that we were doing. We can't keep doing it, that type of stuff. Something like that. Because Rose Course is coming out. Then we got number 8. All right, so this is connected to the element of water and Neptune. And also, it is connected to your crown chakra, which is divinity. So, this strengthens the arms and wrists and tones the abdomen. If something in our past has traumatized us, the time has now come to be healed. After a period of elaborating the loss, the wounds are closed and we are once again ready to open ourselves up to life with greater experience and knowledge. We open ourselves up to emotions without fear of being overcome, and we have the capacity for enjoying and appreciating new possibilities. So it's like you went through a lesson, and now it's like it's time for you to be able to open yourself up to something different. So the power this gem bestows the joy of life and happiness. It helps to look at life with optimism and patience. It's indicated in cases of mild depression and low vitality. So this helps you if you could possibly feel low about the situation too. But it helps with that healing, because if it is a loss, like you losing a friendship or you're losing a employee or you're losing somebody, you're having to release somebody for some reason, this could help to make the process more easier, smooth out the process. All right, something about your crown chakra is very significant because this one is also connected to your crown chakra, so you could be having headaches. That's another reason why you need to get more rest, or you might feel mentally exhausted. Drink more water too, because these are water. So this is connected to water and Pisces energy. And so this calms the mind and combats stress and depression. We act at times on the waves of emotions in a destructive and egotistic manner. We need to be able to dominate our emotions as they are a reserve of vitality. Listen to that. We need to be able to dominate our emotions as they are reserve of vitality. We must not, however, let them rule us, but rather have them become our allies and balance with our rational side. The act must be studied and reflected upon, and above all, to head in the direction of the common good, and not towards our own miserable self-interest. Ex- Excessive ambition will not take us far. See, that's talking about it right there. Wow. The acts must be studied and reflected upon. And it's talking about balancing our rational side with your emotional side. Because, like I said, I feel as though you have made a connection with whoever this is that you're releasing in some form. But it's not that you feel any type of way towards them. It's just the right thing for you to do, something like that. So the power, it combats fear and obsessions, helps in situations where we feel inferior, and transforms pessimism into optimism and a wish to act. Wow. Powerful. Okay, let's get you some Queen of the Moon oracles to close this out. Again, shout out to everybody in the chat. I will be back here for another Friday live, but make sure y'all send me an email. I apologize to the ones that I had to send an email today because I was so freaking busy this week and I didn't even check my email. So I apologize, y'all, but I hope that you're able to get my response. And again, you can just hit the link because I do provide the link for the live stream, so you can go straight to what live stream your reading is on, and then you can click on the timestamp. So if you do happen to miss it, you're not able to get here at 6 p.m., you'll still be able to watch your reading. So I think that's pretty cool. But I'm going to try to be on top of it this week, y'all, and periodically check my emails more often. I don't like for y'all to be waiting days. I hate that. Okay, so you got darkness. Ooh, surrender popped out for some reason. Darkness, surrender in the darkness is what I just heard. So it's definitely a possibility that, this, it's like you're going into something, you don't really know what the outcome's gonna be. You don't really know how somebody's gonna take anything, but you do know that this is a situation where somebody's not gonna be happy. That's what I'm feeling like. Whatever it is that you're being required to do, or it could be coming up if it hasn't already happened. This could be what you're about to be facing. So that's why Spirit is giving you this forewarning. But don't put yourself, or don't weigh yourself down to the point where you put yourself into a dark place. Don't go into depression, and don't be too stressed out about the situation. Yeah, path. Number 8. You got a path, you got a journey. You remember that opportunities are always opening up to you, and that there's a brighter side to the situation. Even if you might feel as though you're in the dark, you see she's in the dark here, but you are going into something that's going to be light. Gratitude. Wow. 23. Self-love is popping out too. So the more you show self-love, the more gratitude you'll be able to have for yourself too, and also whatever situation this is. Just the best that you can do is be, what is that, humility, having humility. That's what I'm feeling like. This is number 23. That's 5. Just accepting change, just accepting the fact that life always has change, and that's something that we know is going to happen. There's only a few things that we know that's guaranteed to happen, and change is one of those things. So just embrace the change. It could definitely be a dark moment, or it's not going to feel comfortable, whatever this is that you're having to conquer right now. But I feel like you'll do fine, especially if you're the emperor. You have and then the magician came out. You got all the tools necessary fulfill whatever this is. So this is what I have, y'all. Again, if you are new here and you've been vibing with the tribe, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all share as well. Let people know that we over here doing the thing, so then they could possibly join in. Hit the post notification bell too, because sometimes my posts don't get sent out. So if you have alls posted on there, you will be able to receive when I pop on here. But I will be back here next Saturday at 6 p.m. I'm gonna try to get here at 6 p.m. Y'all. I might have to adjust that time, but Saturdays are a good day for me to know that I can dedicate time to be able to do something for y'all. Throughout the week, I did used to post throughout the week, but again, I had some changes that's been happening in my own life. So I'm not able to dedicate every day on the week, but it's a possibility that we could come back towards that, maybe towards the winter time. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm sending y'all much love. I will be back. Oh, wow. We were here for 2 hours. Okay. All right. Well, I will talk to y'all later. Deuces.